What's up, everybody? You are listening to the Think Big podcast. I'm your host, Ayelet Polonsky, also known as your manifestation mentor. This podcast is designed to help you create a manifestation mindset by learning how to think big. You'll learn how to use your thoughts to co-create your reality. Let's get into today's episode. In life, there are things you want and you get them. But there are things you want and you don't get them. Then there are the things that you don't want, but you get them anyways. Why is that? Why is the story of our lives written in that fashion? Did you ever stop to ask who wrote the story of my life? Why do I have what I have? Why do I not have what I don't have? Who wrote my story? Why did they write it? And how do I rewrite it? Who, why, and how? These are the big three questions. But let me pause for a second to share a short story that I heard years ago when I was living in India. Once upon a time, a man was traveling through a forest. He decided to rest under a tree, but he didn't know that this tree was a wish-fulfilling tree. While resting, he suddenly had a desire. He said, "How lovely would it be if someone brought me food?" A moment later, delicious food appeared in front of him. He then thought, I wish I had a bed to rest on. And immediately a comfortable bed appeared. So he thought for a moment and realized, whatever I think is instantly manifesting. What would happen if I imagined a tiger coming to kill me? Suddenly, a tiger appeared and ate him up. Now, this is not just a story of some unknown man. That person is you. That person is me. We are all always sitting under a wish-fulfilling tree. Whatever we think, the cosmos, source, God, is working to co-create its manifestation. So the surprise here is that you are the author of your life. You co-wrote it and you co-scripted it with the ultimate creator. The good news is that because you wrote it, you can rewrite it. Human tendency is to defer responsibility and throw it onto others or onto God. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough resources. It's all circumstantial. 99% of people around the world give these kinds of excuses and start blaming their situations. You are listening to this today because you are meant to break that chain, to break the chain of poverty, to break the chain of excuses, to break the chain of limitation. Your job is to become that one person who proves possible what 99% of people deem impossible. Your job simply becomes figuring out why you wrote the story of the current life you're living. Understand when you wrote it, how old you were, what the experience was that planted a story of limitation into your brain to begin with, and understand how you wrote it. That's what the manifestation mindset is here to help you figure out over the course of the next few tidbits together. If you know why you wrote it and when you wrote it and how you wrote it, then you simply know how to rewrite it. Once you understand this, then you get the science of sitting under the wish-fulfilling tree. The spiritual science of manifesting what you want and not manifesting what you don't want. In this way, you get to have a co-creative relationship with your creator and start living a life beyond your wildest imagination. Sharing is caring, so if you liked what you heard, pay it forward. If you know someone who can benefit from bettering their life, feeling better and living happier, then forward this message along. Until next time, happy manifesting. If you enjoyed this episode and would like more manifestation inspiration, tune in every Monday for a new episode. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on an episode. What you get out of this show means the world to me, so I invite you to leave an honest review. If you want more, you can follow me on social media at Ayelet Polonsky. I also have a number of virtual courses to offer if you're ready to take this material to the next level and start embodying a manifestation mindset. I teach you how to heal past trauma, experience the most joy out of life, and rewrite your future so you can feel good more often. Simply head on over to ayeletpolonsky.com for a variety of resources you can start taking advantage of immediately. See you next week, and as always, think big and happy manifesting.